So in 1978, Judge Higginbotham publishes In the Matter of Color, a revolutionary text. I was wondering if you could talk to us more about his writings and how they impacted you as a law professor and as a scholar.
Yeah, once again, I also didn't know that a judge could write a book like that, right? Which was an important historical text, which, taught me so much about and helped me see the lens of American apartheid and South African apartheid. But I didn't know that that was a thing judges could do. So that, first of all, was incredibly powerful. And I used the text. I still have the same one, the first copy of In the Matter of Color that I ever bought. I still have it, and I still use it. And what I found was that Judge Higginbotham's scholarship was something that really carried through my career as a law professor and a scholar myself. Number one, he was one of the people, there were others as well, Lonnie Guinier was one, who opened the door for me on all of the different ways you could be an advocate, a justice advocate, a racial justice advocate. That you could litigate, you could write, you could write law review articles, you could write books, you could speak to the, to historical organizations. You could put yourself out there and be a public intellectual as well. And so there were, really three elements of that. One was In the Matter of Color. The other two were already mentioned by Evelyn Higginbotham. The first one was the case that she referred to, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania versus Local Union 462, which I relied on and cited extensively in my own writing about black judges and about bringing diversity to the bench. There was, of course, Constance Baker Motley's famous decision in Blank versus Sullivan and Cromwell, but its twin is Judge Higginbotham's decision in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania versus Local Union case, in which a federal judge, in denying a motion to recuse by white defendants in a discrimination case, writes in the decision, first of all, I am black. They're just things that seemed at that time such a powerful way that, if you went to law school and you read all these opinions, you never read anything like that, And speaking that truth about what it means, basically what he was laying out was a map of how you do not allow yourself as a black person in positions of power to have the core elements of you peeled away, and that you do not have to give them away in order to have your legitimacy and power. And what he basically said was, I'm a judge, I'm a black judge, I know history, I speak about history. In particular, the defendants were very distressed that he used the word we to describe black people in his speech before the organization that you heard of. And so that was it. He said we, and so see, he's with them. And Judge Higginbotham was like, yeah, I'm in it. I'm black. And so this is, and if you haven't read the opinion, I think it's really worthwhile, because I think many people, not just for lawyers or for judges, believe that they have to peel away core elements of themselves in order to exercise power. And we have examples of that. Ken Frazier's one of them, at the highest level of business as a black man. There's no doubt. People are not like, I wonder, is he black, right? There is a way in which you hold who you are no matter where you walk, and Judge Higginbotham was a part of that.